Hey guys, this is a Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing a commentary video for Shogun Total War single player. This is a Japan versus Mongol battle. I'm in command of the Japanese, and I'm fighting against the AI for once. This is probably the only time you'll see me fight against the AI in a Total War game. But anyways, this is my first time playing this game. Actually, it's the second time. The first time I played this, I could not control my troops. And then I went online and I figured out why. It's because there's a compatibility issue with the any NVidea card after the 8 series, and I'm using the 9800. So I went online and I found a solution to my problem. The solution is I have to control my troops using the minimap. So I can't point and click on this game. I have to open the minimap and then control my troops manually from the minimap. So it's gonna kind of suck because I can't just look at my units and select them and move them. Anyways, here's the Mongolian army. I gave them 2 heavy cavalry, or it's 2 Mongolian heavy cavalry and 7 Mongolian light cavalry. So it's basically a horse archer army with a 2 heavy. And anyways, I moved forward here, and then the AI launched his heavy cavalry into my army, which was still forming up for battle. And you can listen to the music. It sounds really sweet. It's actually the same composer from the other Total War games, mainly Jeff Van Dyke. Anyways, my army consists of 4 heavy cavalry, 4 samurai archers, those are foot archers. Then I have 2 units of No-Dachi samurai. The No-Dachi is a type of sword they carry. It's very long, much longer than the katana. Then I have 3 units of Yari samurai. The Yari are just spears. So yeah, I'm having some trouble here controlling my troops. And if you look at what I'm doing, I can actually click on the unit cards, but I can't click on the troops themselves. So I gotta find out from the position of the camera which unit is where. Or I can just focus on the minimap and attack that way. Yeah, it kind of blows because you can't attack either. If you just look at the regular screen, you can attack on the minimap. So that's why I'm having some trouble with this game. Anyway, as you guys know, Shogun Total War, this is the very first real-time strategy made by the Creative Assembly. So this is the one that launched all the games. It launched Medieval 1, which launched Rome Total War, which launched Medieval 2, and went from Empire Total War from that area. And I'm playing this just for nostalgic value. Like, I've had this game. It came with my Total Wars era box set, but I never installed it. But I felt inspired to try this old school game here. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm hammering and anviling these Mongolian heavy cavalry, and I just killed the enemy general. And if you once again look at what I'm doing, I'm controlling all my troops from the minimap, because you just can't point and click on this because there's a compatibility issue with the any of the NVidea cards past the 8 series. So it kind of sucks, but at least I can still play it. I've heard of people having even worse trouble with their Vista, and that's what I have. I have Vista, but it runs fine on my computer. Just because of my video card, I can't move my troops the way I'm supposed to be able to move them. But yeah, I really like this this setting of feudal Japan. It's a very, very nice setting. I got into this into the feudal Japanese history from watching a movie called Tento Chuto. That was a Japanese title for Heaven and Earth, and that's not to be confused with the Oliver Stone picture. The Heaven and Earth was a movie about the conflict between Takeda Shingen and Kagatora, and it focused on their many battles on the Kowane-Kajima plains. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite movies ever watched. It's a very epic movie, and unlike a lot of war movies, this one focuses completely on the leaders and the ideas behind their tactical moves. So that's why I liked it so much. Anyways, back to the battle here. You can see the Mongolian horse archers. If you look at the minimap, they are the little gray splotches, and my guys are the little black splotches, or blue splotches. So I'm trying to chase down their units. It's kind of hard because there's a horse archers and they're running away and shooting at me at the same time. Historically speaking, the the Mongols had a huge edge over the Japanese in terms of tactical abilities. Like the Japanese, their idea of warfare was to gather in the battlefield and then and seek individual fights. Like their concept of group warfare was very limited. Like their system of warfare was based more on honor and glory on the battlefield. Whereas the Mongols, they didn't really care about that. They just wanted to maneuver their troops into battle and to slaughter the other guys using whatever means possible. They didn't care about challenging enemy leaders to battle. They just wanted to surround your guys and shoot them to death with arrows. So when the Japanese first faced that kind of warfare, they were completely lost at what to do. But the Japanese defenders, they were actually saved by a typhoon, which the Japanese called the kamikaze, the divine wind, which destroyed the most of the Mongolian fleet, which at the time had the Mongolian troops in transit from Island. So this divine wind saved the Japanese from the first invasion, and also in the second invasion, the Japanese were better prepared, but also they got saved again by another kamikaze, the divine wind. So from that point on, the Japanese felt themselves protected by the gods. Anyways, in this battle, I have no such protection from the gods. I have to rely on my mini-map to fight this battle. But as you can see, I'm doing pretty well. It looks like I've driven out most of the enemy's horse archers. Look at the mini-map. You can see them spread out. Of course, that could be a Mongolian trick just to lure my troops out of position. Or it could just be that the AI is incompetent. Anyways, here I am. I'm blasting these horse archers. You can see I'm driving them out. I'm pushing them forward, or pushing them towards the map's boundaries here. So they're running away. And my guys are very fast. Look at them catching up. Even my foot troops are catching up to them. So all I gotta do is catch them, and then that should be enough to destroy them. Yeah, if you look at the user interface, it's all over the place. You got like commands on top of the screen. You got the unit cards on the bottom of the screen. If you right click on a unit, you can see even more commands. So I'm glad they streamlined the user interface in Rome Total War, and especially in Empire Total War, it was a lot more streamlined. But anyways, this is basically just mopping up now. So the main part of the battlefield of the battle is already over. So it's gotta catch up to these troops, but it's still gonna be kind of challenging just because I gotta use this mini map in order to attack the enemy troops and to select my own troops. But those white banners there, those are the Mongolians, and I caught some of them right there, and I gave them a bloody nose, and they are running away again. And I'm not sure what the issue is, but if you look at their units, like any units, they tend to disappear, like if they're at a distance from the camera, or I'm not sure that's the way the game's designed to make it more realistic, maybe. But it's kind of awkward seeing them disappear like that, because that doesn't happen in Rome Total War or even Empire Total War or Medieval 2 Total War. But I haven't tried Medieval 1 Total War yet. Maybe I'll try that next. Anyways, 5 minutes later, I find the rest of his troops hiding in the forest here. So I have to gather all my troops and bring them towards this hill in the forest, where he has one last remaining horse archer unit. And there they are. And it looks like they gave up and running away. They're going to hold their ground. And that's good, so that I can make this video shorter. And that'll give my samurai some chance to catch up and give them the business. So there they go. I just wish this game had close-up so I can see the action up close. Yeah, take that, you damn Mongols. Get away from my shitty forest. So look at that. Victory, my very first ever for Shogun Total War. And very snazzy music. I like it. And look at this, you got a little detailed report on how your guys did. And it looks like my Yari Samurai did the best. And check out Kiyanaga taking 80 heads. Not sure how he had time to take all those heads during battle. And here's my battle results. Looks like I took 493 heads and I lost 697 troops. And the Mongols, they killed 689 of my guys and they lost 499 troops. I'll have to cook those heads teppanyaki style.